But when selecting a market, we have two options. You can either go a mile wide or a mile deep. Early on in our career for Tri City, we went a mile wide. All of the main partners, we were out in Hawaii. So we had to go to what we call the mainland, the continental United States. And we were picking markets all over the place because we were able to get a lot of deal flow. And at first, this seemed smart because we were getting a lot of deals. We were buying deals in Virginia, Tennessee, Maryland, Texas, Michigan. We were buying deals everywhere. So at first, this seemed smart. We were growing really, really fast. But then after a couple of years, I became a bottleneck in the system, and other team members became bottlenecks because we couldn't keep up with all of these different markets. This is 4 or 5 different property managers we had to manage, dozens and dozens of contractors we needed to manage. And we're not even talking about the local landlord and tenant laws that we needed to manage and what's different from Tennessee to Texas to Maryland and Virginia. All of these states have their own particular laws. They all have their own economic drivers. So it became very cumbersome to try to manage effectively and optimize cash flow and operations when we were spread that wide. So when I had this dilemma, I went to my mentors, and two of my mentors had the same thing in common. They all picked one market and they went a mile deep into that market. They became absolutely experts. They became lethal in those markets. And yes, they grew slow. They grew slower, but they grew right. And that's what we did. So in 2022, we went back to the drawing board for Tri City and we decided Texas is going to be our market. DFW is going to be our market. And we're going to sell everything else. So we started selling everything and we're going to go all in on Dallas Fort Worth because that's the market we chose. It wasn't that it was better than all the other markets. It was just that was the one that we were going to become experts in, and we're going to go a mile deep, knowing that we're going to go slow over the next couple of years, but we're going to go right, and it's going to build better wealth for our families if we just picked one market and build all of our systems and processes efficiently to maximize long-term cash flow.